All right, what's up, guys? I went to Presque Isle, Maine for graduation this past week. Um, as always, my partner Amber and I, when we travel, we look for card shops, comic shops, stuff like that. We try to find some cool stuff in the wild. And boy, I found a place with some singles. Pretty awesome. They were in binders behind the desk. I had to ask for them. It wasn't advertised or anything. But I finally came across some OG cards I wanted to put back in my collection. I had some of these and sold them when I was younger, in my early 20s, in an attempt to grow up. But here I'm back again at 34 as a Yugi boomer and Yugi hoarder. And man, I just needed some of these for my my vintage binder, my OG binder, whatever. And so I came across all of these, by the way, were like $1. Um, some were $2, but I think I spent $30 for this stack right here, and I pulled them out of binders, looked at them and everything. So I'm happy to pay $1 for this Salamandra. That is really clean. Classic card, came with a game. I don't think I ever had this game, and I don't think I ever had this card, but it's beautiful. The printing is awesome, and it's just classic, so I had to grab it. I found a diffusion wave motion here from an unlimited Magician's Force. This card is kind of nostalgic. My friend pulled one out of a pack. It wasn't the other secret, I believe, was Dark Magician Girl, so it was kind of like, okay. But that one was $1. We got an Air Knight. I don't know what printing this is. It's definitely not Legacy of Darkness, I believe, was the original print. But I still have my copy of this. That's actually a card that didn't get sold because it was in my deck, and I kept my deck. But this is cool. It's like one of those Starlight foils. And I just figured, yeah, why not? It's $1. We've got some promos here from the movie, Kaiser Vorse Raider and Lord Gaia the Fierce Knight. These cards are beautiful. They're like fairly cheap, but it's like, why wouldn't you pick one up for like $1? We've got I can't remember. I saw this one. It's a super. I played with it a good bit in Duel Links actually early on, and just a great card and classic. I had to pick it up. This is a card I never had. Power the Duelist, I believe. Ultimate Tyranno, first edition. I was like, yep, it's $1. It's a super. Pretty classic pack. I had a common Blade Edge from like a structure deck, I believe, way back in the day. But I saw this one, had to pick it up. Mask of the Accursed. I already have this like exact copy, but it's really clean, and it was $1. And I used this card a lot. I pulled this card from a Labyrinth of Nightmare pack, and I just always really liked it. I saw a first edition Magical Scientist, maybe the first FTK or OTK deck ever. And I was like, first edition, sure. Magician's Force, Magical Scientist, Toxic card. I don't have one. I picked it up, $1. We've got another super from Labyrinth of Nightmare here. I really love that set. Dark Spirit of the Silent. So I just had to pick it up. It's a super from Labyrinth of Nightmare. I really like that set a lot, even though it wasn't like meta relevant at all. I really wasn't playing to meta back then anyway. I was playing with stuff I pulled. So I saw this Windstorm in there. Pretty classic card. Actually got that card as like a bonus card on Dice Rally on Master Duel today. Couldn't use it. The games are so fast. It's like hard to use stuff like that. Machine King. This is another one that is kind of nostalgic for me. I've got these in these like frosted cases, but you can kind of see the hollow here. By the way, always take sleeves with you if you're traveling. You might run into some singles. Take a little deck box, because these cards that I found were not. These guys didn't post these on TCG Player, and I could see them right there. So it's like, man, $1. I'll take it. We got a little Blue Eyes Toon Dragon here. Nothing crazy, but just wanted to add this one. I don't think I have that printing, so We found a SKE Blue Eyes, which is very nice. I don't have this, so I was stoked to get that one. $1, I think. We got a Karibo token. I don't have that token, so I wanted it. I had this card too. I sold it. I don't know if this was the same printing. I think I got this guy out of the structure deck that came with the common Blade Edge, but I saw him for $1. Had to pick it up. We got the Kaiser Seahorse First Ed SKE. That Blue Eyes was not First Ed, but I never had this structure deck, and I never had this card, and I was pleased to pick it up for $1. It's pretty clean. All these cards are pretty clean. I found these tokens. The treasure wasn't with them, but for $1 each, I wanted to get them. I've never owned them, and I just like those a lot. We got a Super Magician's Robe here. I just don't have this card. Wanted to pick it up. I'm a collector mostly, I play the game, but I really just like the art and I like collecting. So even if it's nothing crazy, if I just really like it, I'm gonna buy it. So we got another Karibo token. We've got Everyone's King. I've never seen this card before. Again, I was away from the game for a really long time, but this is pretty cool, man. I like this a lot. Picked that up $1, I think. We got the Yugi Gold, I think, Dark Magician, but I don't have this one, so it was nice to pick it up for $1. We got a Swords of Revealing Light from Legend of Blue Eyes, which is pretty clean. I actually just bought one of these off eBay, but I think they wanted $2 for this, and I said, why not? I might give this one to my friend. But it's just cool to see this stuff in the wild, and it was just in a binder inside of a mall that was like failing. In Crown Collectibles, their shop is awesome, but that mall is weird as hell. It's so weird. So these were just in a binder in a dumpy mall in a great card shop, not displayed. You had to ask for the binder. So guys, just go into stores, see if they got singles. These cards are just sitting out there somewhere waiting. I never owned a copy of the Creator, and I think it's a really cool looking card. I don't really know anyone who has used this, but really cool. Never had a copy, and this one is very clean for $1, I think. I found a Super Flame Wingman, and I've always really loved this card, and it's First Ed. I think, I don't really know what set that is, but surely a reprint. And then we actually do have the Neospatian Aqua Dolphin Super First Edition Power of the Duelist. Really clean copy. It's got like a little ding up here, but I was pleased to get this for $1. I mean, come on. So guys, there's binders out there, there's card shops, there's something to see no matter where you go. Presque Isle was a very small town. I walked into this card shop, not much Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, asked, handed me a binder, and sure enough, man, I got some stuff from my vintage binder. And just like chopping it up with those guys talking about the serialized cards coming out. So there's good things to see no matter where you go. Sometimes you got to dig a little, but I'm really happy with this little like $1 per card situation I had going on here. I'm really loving all of these. So no matter where you go, check it out, man. Look around. Google Maps is free. Just look them up. And thank you guys for watching.